Welcome to my Purpose Talk Show, where you are taught how to discover yourself, where you are given a purpose drive, where you are blessed, where you are found, where you can discover yourself, where you know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Bless you. Amen.
Welcome to my Purpose Talk Show. My name is Oluwadare Abeleje. On today's episode on Purpose Interview, I have here with me a teacher of God's Word, an evangelist, a worship minister. She's my mentor, my spiritual mother. She's Mrs. Oluwadare Yemisi, also called Sister Yemi. Please meet Sister Yemi.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Oluwadare, as you just said.
Alright, Ma, can you tell us more about yourself?
I am Mrs. Esther Oluwadare. By the grace of God, I gave my life to Jesus when I was young. Then it was like a child play. We never knew God has better plan. And here we are today in His purpose, fulfilling His mind.
Alright, thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you.
So, what can you tell us about purpose?
Right. Purpose is what drives you. Purpose is like an intention. What you wish to achieve. What drives you to achieve something. What motivates you. Purpose is what motivates you to action. Purpose is what drives you to taking action. When someone is purposeless, you can be misdirected, you can be misled. But when you know what you are doing, you have purpose that you wish to achieve on earth, you know why you are created, then you will pursue it with the last drop of your blood to get it achieved.
Alright, thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you.
So, when and how did you discover purpose? That is, when did you discover purpose and how did you discover purpose?
Yeah. When I was young, when I was a child, I found myself being around people. I discovered that people used to come around me, and one way or the other I will minister to them. What I will say per time will meet their needs. I see youths, children flocking around me. So I see God taking me towards that, leading me towards that, and with time I discover His purpose as per that.
So, how did you notice? Okay, after you noticed people coming around you and you ministering to them, then you figured it out that this should be what God has for me as per purpose.
Yes, the Lord gave me a revelation sometimes. I saw myself among youths, leading them, ministering to them, talking to them, and at a point in time, I was asking Him on what He really wanted me to do and how He wants me to do it. So with time, sometimes He told me that there is something He wants me to achieve in the youth ministry, that there's something He wants to use me to do there, and I started looking for how to get it done. Yeah.
So, Ma, for how long have you started this purposeful journey since you discovered God's purpose for your life as per the youth ministry? How long have you been working in it?
Yes, about 10 years ago, precisely 2011, since I discovered God leading me to the youths and children, I started pursuing needs, and by the grace of God, I think one or two people has been raised by the grace of God too.
So, Ma, what can you tell us about the challenges of the youth in, fulfilling purpose?
Okay. One thing in life is when you are yet to discover yourself, when you are yet to discover your purpose, you will have problem fulfilling it. But as soon as you get your purpose, to achieve it will be easy. So the major problem so many youths face today is inability to discover their purpose. When you are able to discover your purpose, to achieve it, to follow it, to pursue it will be easy. So the major problem is discovering it. Like I said when we started, I said so many people are walking on the streets today purposeless. It is what their friend tells them to do that they do. It is what their parent tells them to do that they do. It is what their peers dictate to them that they do. And because they don't know, they have not discovered themselves. There are a lot of students in the school today. Sometimes I met a guy, the father wanted him to read architecture. The boy said the boy was finding it difficult. The man resides in Abuja, the boy is in a Futa. This guy found it so difficult to do because the man is an architect. He wanted his son to do same. But this boy was not doing fine in school. I called him. I said, come here. What's your problem? Is it that your father is forcing you to study this course, or what exactly is your problem? He said, auntie, I cannot deceive you. He said, this course is my father's course. Okay, what do you want you to do? I said, auntie, I want to sing. I want to go into music. I discover any angle I find, anywhere I find this guy, he will be dancing, he will be doing rapping, doing this. Then I went to the father. I said, sir, stop disturbing this boy. Allow him to pursue his goal. He has discovered what he wanted in life. It's just like you are wasting his time, or you want to waste his future. Let him pursue what he finds. He finds pleasure doing. That was when the father accepted reluctantly. In fact, I've lost contact with them now. I don't know, but the major problem of youth is inability to discover their purpose.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much for that response. So, telling us, speaking more about youth and purpose, you mentioned that one of the major hindrance of youth, their challenges of fulfilling purpose is their inability to discover purpose. So, do you think youth are mindful of purpose? Do you think we have a high percentage of youth thinking about purpose, or do you think they are distracted from purpose?
Yes, a lot of youths in the world today, they are not mindful of purpose. They are doing what comes their way, or what their parents ask them to do. They are not really fulfilling their own purpose. Discovering your purpose, you will know how to pursue it. So many people, so many graduates today, they depend solely on what the federal government can offer them. That is why we have a lot of youths roaming around the streets. They don't know what to do. They don't know that they can do something better for themselves than what the government can offer them. Everyone is looking for white-collar job, while the government does not have it. The government cannot give you all that you need to make life convenient for you. So many youths, they are not they have not discovered themselves. They have not discovered why they are on earth, what they are here to fulfill, or what to live for. That is why we have a lot of them living like living like strangers in the world.
So, Ma, what can you tell us is the remedy for this issue? What's the solution to making youth to be mindful of purpose?
Very, very simple. Every youth should go back to their senses. Sit down. Why am I on earth? What am I here to achieve? What gives me joy? What makes me happy? What is it that whenever I find myself doing it, I am happy doing it? By the time you are able to discover that, then you will pursue it. You will not just be following, you will not be pursuing another man's vision. You will not be helping another man to make money. Rather, you work for yourself and work for a better future. So let all youth go back to God, and all these things centers on God. There is no how you can fulfill your purpose. There is no how you can discover yourself without Jesus. The blueprint of every human being is in the hand of the Lord. So when you know God, when you bring Him into your life, when you have the understanding of who God is, then you will grow in His wisdom. He will open your eyes. He will tell you why you are created, and you'll be able to fulfill it. The Lord help us.
All right, thank you so much, ma. So, ma, can you differentiate your calling from your career? Can you differentiate them?
Your calling, one's calling is what you are called to do. Let's say calling has to do with God giving you certain mission to achieve. Why career is what you have chosen to do, what you have chosen to achieve or to pursue in life.
So, ma, based on your location, what can you tell us about the percentage of purposeful people? Because I believe that we shouldn't just see purposeful people on the screen like people will watch on TV, that we should have people around that are purposeful, fulfilling purpose, even around us. It makes change quicker. So do you think we have, based on your location, we have a high percentage of purposeful people? The percentage is high or low?
Yes. The percentage of purposeful people around here is not that, it's very low. It's very low. Because so many people have met, you discover they don't know what they are living for. They just sleep. So many people sleep and wake up. They don't know where they are going. They don't know what they are living for. So I've discovered that, not that we don't have people that are purposeful around, but they are so few. So, and one thing is, when you have discovered yourself, when you have discovered the purpose for which you are on earth, you don't need so many people to achieve it. You don't need so many people to believe in you. One beautiful fact about life is, not everyone wants you to prosper. Not all your friends will believe in you. Not all your friends will want you to achieve your goal. Not all of them will want to see you making it. But you have to believe yourself, and you need very few people. Vision carriers. Those that will believe in you. Not those that will discourage you. So when you have discovered yourself, just start. Number one, like I've said, uphold Christ. The few people that believed in you, always walk around them. Always go to them. Ask them for advice. Whatever they want you to do, whatever they ask you to do, prayerfully do it. Do not give ears to to the negative comments of people. When you listen to some people, you'll be discouraged. You won't be able to forge ahead. But just be looking forward. Those few people that believe in you, follow their advice. Follow them, and you will make it.
All right, thank you so much, Ma, for that response. So the final question is, what's your burden for this end time generation? What is your burden? What's your heart?
Yes, in fact, I would love all youth, as many that are looking at me now or listening to me, to please go and discover yourself. Let us stop bothering this government, the present government. Let us stop bothering them with, I want job, let me get. It is good to get a white collar job, but sit down and discover who you are. Discover yourself. Discover the purpose of God for you. Think of that thing that gives you joy, that whenever you are doing it, you are happy doing it. You can do it with ease, with joy. When you have discovered that, then you pursue it. So I am I'm begging all youths that are listening to me to please discover yourself. Discovering yourself has to do with God. Go to God, embrace Him. He has the blueprint of your life. He knows you. He knows why He created you. So for you to achieve His purpose, you need to embrace Him in all your ways. Acknowledge Him so that you can fulfill your purpose. So my burden for the youth of today is they should discover themselves. When they discover themselves, they will be able to make this nation a better place.
All right, ma. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It's really good having you on the show.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for watching this Purpose interview with Sister Yemi. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the show. I hope you were blessed. I hope the points that you've heard from this platform will really help you to discover and to pursue purpose. And please follow us on our social media platform as My Purpose Talk Show and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye.